Where do they get that training? The answer can be found in Atlanta, Georgia. Not amid the towers of this cosmopolitan downtown, but in a nondescript industrial park where it's guaranteed to draw little attention. Inside this building is the WCW power plant, the Harvard of pro wrestling schools. Competition for a coveted spot in the classroom behind these closed doors is almost as fierce as the sport itself. I was one of the few outsiders ever allowed access to this restricted and very elite school, and it was an eye-opener. So this is the power plant?
The premier facility in the world when it comes to training wrestling and to make stars. This is it.
Wow.
And I'm very proud of it. I really
The director of the power plant is Paul Orndorff, a muscular former football player who became one of wrestling's biggest stars under the name Mr. Wonderful. He looks and acts the part of a Marine drill sergeant.
Okay, watch it, everybody.
Tell me about your role here.
Well, I'm a mama, I'm a daddy, I'm a psychologist. You name it, I do it. I live with them here, 5 days a week, sometimes 6. We're beating our brains out, teach them all the skills, to teach them all the different things that go into be a wrestler.
Every year, hundreds of wrestling hopefuls apply here. Most send in videotapes to catch Orndorff's eye.
6 foot, 300 pounds. Yeah, I got the strength. Yeah, I got the body, the athleticism. Everybody knows you gotta be an actor to be a professional wrestler. Let's see my man right here.
He's a nut. He'll make it in this business.
Out of hundreds who write in, only a few are invited to audition. First, you have to do this audition, which has got to be so intimidating.
Yeah.
And I'm also told very grueling.
Yes. When we get these kids in here, that know nothing, and we put them through hell camp. I mean, it's no
purpose?
fun to see if they got the heart. Most people that get tired and don't feel like doing nothing, what do? They
Give
either
up.
quit, they give up, or then you get the other kids, some kids that I got, there's no give up in them.
The wrestling wannabes who pass the power plant audition are enrolled in the school and signed to a WCW contract. What are the things they have to learn before they can go out there on the TV show?
All the basic different moves, how to handle yourself in the ring, the charisma end of it, when to have it, when not to have it, when to do a dangerous move and when not to, depending on the conditions of a lot of things. There's a lot of variables. This is a smart man's game.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's not all bronze and no brains. That's a myth. You have to be very smart. You have to think 4, 5, 6, 8 moves ahead of your opponent. It's a chess game.
It takes them 6 months just to learn how to play that game. And it isn't just men trying to earn a spot in the wrestling limelight. Little by little, women have fought their way into the ring. And some of tomorrow's female stars can be found here at the power plant.
Well, we're definitely eye candy, but the females are getting involved so much more now. We run in and we have several spots during the matches, and sometimes we have matches one-on-one.
Charmel Sullivan, Paisley to wrestling fans, started out as one of the Nitro Girls, the professional dancers who punctuate each show with choreography and cleavage.
The writers eventually came to me and saw how physical I could be. One thing led to another, and it's like, I never dreamed I would be here, but here I am. I think women can compete as much as the guys can, and we're equally as athletic, so I'm thinking you'll see a lot more of us soon.
Starting pay for trainees here is about $40,000 a year. It isn't much for what they endure.
This place is intense, it is hard, it is strict. It's been a wonderful experience for me, but it's been torture.
Power plant can be your worst nightmare if you're not ready for it. It's very strenuous, and this is really serious business.
Stretch out, you're late, let's go. We ain't got time for all this crap.
Every day they stretch, lift weights, do calisthenics, and then they get to the hard part. Endless hours in the ring, getting slammed around as they try to absorb the tricks of the wrestling trade.
go.
Besides learning wrestling skills, this is a graduate school in pain management.
Wake up. You gonna be okay? Little bump. All right, he's good. Let's go. Give me 2 more guys. 2 more.
To understand the perils that come with this sport, just look at the ring. It's barely padded.
It's steel and boards. And if you'd like to look,
Oh, look at this, it is.
you can see that this is all the
That's
rubbing
it.
that there is.
Wow.
And that, you know, there is no springs. As you
It's
well can
just
see, it's just
flat
cables.
wood.
And those ropes you see wrestlers bouncing off of, they're not ropes. They're steel cables with a tiny bit of rubber around them.
A lot of us, when we first started just running into the ropes, got cherries, you know, just open wounds. We would literally tear our flesh from our bodies.
The women are trained by Medusa, a colorful veteran of 15 years on the pro wrestling circuit.
Put your head in. Just hit it. You got to be strong. Okay? Vice versa.
Medusa came to the sport at a time when women wrestlers were an oddity. But she was so enthralled with it, she gave up a career as a nurse to take a flyer in the ring.
So you went from helping people to hurting people.
Yeah, I used to mend bones, now I break them, yeah, that's right.
But you are a woman in a very, very male world. How's that been?
I've had to overcome a lot of adversities in this business, being a woman in the sport. They look at you like we're just trophy pieces. We're just accents to the show.
Eye candy, I
Eye
heard that
candy.
word.
Yes, eye candy. Well, things have changed. We're here, we make statements, we dress things up as well as the guys. I mean, we can kick some butt.
Well, I came to the power plant to find out what it takes to be a pro wrestler. And the only way to do it is to get in the ring.
Go stretch them out good, Joan.
We began with warm-ups.
Come on, Joan. 2, 3, on. Can't hear you. 10, 11. Just twist them.
Then came my first lesson, learning how to fall, the most important rule of ring safety.
Joan, watch just how we do this. Very slowly, Danny. Forward rolls on the shoulder.
Left foot, left shoulder, roll up on your right side.
My first surprise was how hard the mat is.
Atta girl. Good girl.
Right.
You did it. All right.
Even having seen what's under there didn't really prepare me for what it actually feels like.
Atta girl. Let's go. Good.
Well,
Good.
so far so good. But I was dying to learn how to throw someone. When we return, it's time to get physical.
Behind closed doors will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Here at the power plant in Atlanta, the WCW's premier training facility, wrestling hopefuls arrive with one thought in mind: to be the next shining superstar.
I grew up watching, guys like that, and it's like, man, that's what I want to be. Sure, the fast cars, sure, the limelight, sure, that's out there. But when you're in that ring, man, it's like 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 people cheering for you. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Best feeling you'll ever have.
I came to the power plant with a different purpose: to find out what goes on behind pro wrestling's closed doors. What I had discovered so far was that while the matches may be scripted, what these men and women do isn't easy. I'd seen how they train, and it's brutally hard. Now I was about to find out what it's like to face another person inside the ring.
What we're going to show you, Joan, is just some basic, very basic, that we show everybody. And that's
Wrestlers have to know dozens of different moves. This is called an arm bar.
And you're here. There you go. Now let's try a hammerlock.
Okay. Now I'm going to come from this way. So am I going to go this way?
Dancing, it's like dancing.
Oh,
there.
so I got it.
Right to your arm.
Right there.
Yeah.
No.
Now I'm going to shoot up.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, but what I really wanted to know was how to throw someone.
Let's show her one more move. It's called a snap mare or a hair mare.
A hair mare?
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of a girl thing, I guess. Now, a hair mare is something like if you're laying down on the ground, I can go to pick you up by the hair like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay? What I do is I turn around this way, I come her up around the head, underneath your chin.
Okay.
Okay? When I come down, I'm going to come down on one knee. You are, Joan, because you're going to give me this.
Okay.
Okay? So you're going to come down on this knee. You don't want this knee up because my head could go right into your knee. Okay?
God.
A little
Choreography of it.
So you come down like this, and you're going to just kind of give me a whipping motion.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to fly right over there.
What I finally figured out is that I really didn't have to throw Medusa. She threw herself. I just provided the leverage.
Ready? Right on. Oh, gosh. Okay, ready? Oh, Joan!
Pretty soon, Medusa and I had the glimmer of a routine going.
Don't mess with me. Okay, ready?
Ready. Here you go.
When it seemed like I was ready, Paul set up a match.
Okay, girls, you get in that corner over there, Joan. Medusa, you get over there. Hey, guys, let's come here a minute. Come here. Okay, Joan Lunden in this corner. Medusa in this corner.
Come on, Joan.
Are you ready, ladies? Yes. Let's get it on. Let's go, let's go. All right.
Well, it's one thing to do it at the power plant, but what would it be like to do it in front of thousands of screaming fans? I wanted to find out. So Medusa and I began rehearsing a bit that we could do at one of WCW's live shows.
Pro wrestlers. I'm Joan Lunden.
Joan Lunden? This is our training facility. Best you get out of the ring before you get hurt, huh?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Oh.
Good evening and welcome as once again we go behind closed doors. Stay down. I'm Joan Lunden.
Well, Joan Lunden, you're here at our training facility. You better best get out of the ring before you get hurt, hon.
I don't think so.
Best you get out of the ring before you get hurt, hon.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, you. I don't think so.
Come on.